I have so many questions after this week's episode of Oshi no Ko. With only one episode left to go for season 2, I have many of questions. Why is that loli in a tree? Why does she know things? Why does she know who Ruby and Aqua are, seemingly? Is she god of this world? I have no damn idea, but Crow Girl has a lot of explaining to do. That shot of Kana as I in the death scene of, like, you know, obviously we gotta keep away from her because of how idol culture is. That's a whole plot line there that's amazing. And throughout the episode, I was thinking to myself, man, if we just don't discover the body, there's potential. There's a sliver of potential that Akane and Aqua could just do whatever they're gonna do, and she truly will keep the secret. The issue is that she'll try her best to not involve Aqua, to not corrupt him, and she's gonna do some bullshit to try to save and do the revenge, and he's gonna learn, and they're just gonna spiral. The best ship is Aqua in therapy and Akane in therapy. Before too long, we're probably going to need Ruby there too, because she's about to sweet home Alabama when she realizes that her long-lost love ain't actually her long-lost love after all. I got those full live reactions over on Patreon. If you want to see my full and good thoughts on any of these wonderful Oshi no Ko episodes, over there exclusively. So, when Aqua is at the cliff and he's like, "Hey girl, random question. You think Bones would be there from 15 years ago?" And Akane deadass just like starts blushing, and I'm thinking to myself, how is that cute? She's like, oh yeah, he's thinking of like a long lost puppy or something. It's like, even then, why do you think it's cute that he wants to discover the bone? Like, a cute thing would be like wanting to find a picture that he lost or something like that. Not Bones. And once they got, it was the shot when the crow stole the key, right? And it's crazy because it's foreshadowing, right? Like, there was like, how many crows before the girl in the tree was shown? Like, the crows were foreshadowing 100%. But it was the scene when the crow was like in the tree, it had the key that it stole from Ruby. I was like, oh god, you know, this is the opportunity. On Ruby's side, she's basically talking about, how big of an age gap? Could I like someone who's older? She's thinking, you know, she gets better and better as an idol. Someday Sensei, aka Aqua, who's now been reborn from Sensei, will come and, you know, they'll have this wonderful love. And I'm thinking to myself, god damn, Akane already has it established that my boy was looking for Bones. She's looking for Sensei. It's gotta happen. But there was still that skeptical part of my brain. I was like, no, it's not going to happen. No, it can't. And once they started walking in that cave, man, I was like, oh, it's game over. The thing is Aqua, you know, he talked about 15 years ago. So very clearly, she's not going to think Aqua killed a fool, but she's going to think Aqua, it might be a dad, right? Like, think about that too. Like, it might spiral into the whole dad conspiracy. That could be something that she's going to assume. But the issue here is that if it was just Akane who discovered it, I very much believe she would try to keep that just between her and herself. I really feel that. Because right now her mindset is trying to protect Aqua, but the issue is that when you're just as crazy as the person you're trying to protect, it's going to spiral into, well, needing more than one therapy session. Ruby's crushed here. Ruby has no knowledge that Aqua is, of course, the doctor, so she doesn't necessarily have a reason to tell Aqua about this. There could be a whole secret thing going on. I don't know. The more you think of it, the more complex it gets, but anyone who I think was saddened by Ruby not having a prominent role this season, which, like I've said this entire season, it makes sense. It was focused on the Tokyo Blade arc. She wasn't an actor. She didn't have relevancy to the plot. It makes sense that we shifted away, and in doing so, we got to focus on a bunch of great characters. You're bound to be way more excited entering Season 3, I think, because this very much seems like this is about to be the Ruby show, and I don't know where we go. A part of me, like, wants to question how long until the cat's out of the bag in terms of who they both are to each other. Because in a lot of ways, you normally want to say this would be the moment, right? Because, like, this is a key, crucial moment. But I don't think so. I don't know, but this was crazy. Now, Crow Girl, I have no theories on whatsoever. As far as I know, she's a Higurashi-style god in the sky watching shit unfold. I got no idea. It was weird because when she was doing the narration, I thought to myself, man, when have we ever had a narrator in this show? But I was like, you know what it is. Kind of weird that it's like a cute girl voice doing it. And she's just sitting there, and I'm like, how does she know everything about us? Like, what the what? Excuse me? I thought my favorite thing in this episode was gonna be the shot of Kana in Ai's place, dead after she got stabbed. Because it's such a good moment, right? It's the idea of, like, Aqua realizing to himself, he can't really just casually hang out, like, let alone date someone like Kana. Just, he can't even really be near her, because the way idol culture is, it's toxic as hell. Idol has to publicly apologize in Japan. I wish I could say I've only seen this article once, but I've seen it more than once. Some idol in Japan having to publicly apologize because she was caught with a boy, or she was caught with a boyfriend. Because you can't have these weeaboo incels think that their imaginary girlfriend online is tainted. It's not a good culture. The show kind of started off explaining as such when I got murdered because of some bullshit. But the idea of, like, someone having gone through such pain with his mom's death, then looking at someone who he considers a very close friend at this point, knowing that, yeah, he does have to keep his distance because he knows what can happen otherwise, is a very powerful moment. Like, the first 6-7 minutes of the episode, nothing too crazy. It kind of just felt like a normal calm before the storm episode. That's really what I thought this episode was going to be. And then it just, like, once the Kana kind of eye comparison happened, it's like the snowball just went down Mount Everest. And it got bigger and bigger to the point that ripped all the houses that were about to be in the target path because they weren't going to survive that. Very good episode. It was revealed that the last episode's not coming out next Wednesday. It will be coming out the following Sunday, I believe. I think it was October 6th. I don't know any real specifics of that. Maybe, I think it's honestly probably due to time slots, if I'm honest. But either way, last episode, not too much of a wait, but it's surely gonna be a goddamn banger. Akane's gonna help him hide a body before the show's over, isn't she? Let me know what you're thinking. I definitely think those are the three big moments of the episode. Crow Girl, Kana eye comparison, and discover dead body. It's the fact that the keychain... If the keychain wasn't there, I think Ruby would have no reason to think that was the doctor. I really think that. But the damn keychain! I should have known. I should have known. They started the episode with a flashback of them, but I thought it was just going to be a trip down memory lane. No, it was way worse. But anyway, thoughts down below. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new around here. Of course, ring that bell, and like I mentioned, we got those full live reactions to Oshinoko over on Patreon. And hey, while you're over there, I'll also give you a video shout out. So today we got that Random Man, Anime Man, Paul Tar, A, Edvar, Golden Angel 517, Ulcerin, Rhinon, Thrilled Axis 709, Proof Space, and we also have SW Me. So I appreciate the support, everyone. Please take care, and you all have a good one.